especially like you were saying against the Night Stalker Silence. But even just that little bit of HP can go a long way to being able to get a blink away. And I mean, 11, really nice cog block. I think this is going to last quite long enough though. A little bit early, and that means LGD can run forward onto the rune anyway. Good dispel from Lanm, but looks like 11 still a little bit of trouble. That little bit of extra health from the Phonic Shield is going to be enough. Meanwhile, bottom lane, CY looks like he went blinking in for the rune, and rOtk almost gives him a very hard time, but Kaka, the right click's coming out. There's actually another blink from C2I, and he's going to jump up and grab the first
He got the rune, right? Yeah, he got the rune.
Still got a decent amount of regen here between the two of them, so doing alright. Putting a bit of pressure on the Clink's farm, but I don't think he's too concerned. Meanwhile, the other dual lane is rOtk and DDC. C2I giving them a little bit of a hard time, dropping some harassment back the other way. There is a shackle available for Kaka. C2I has a sting and a scream. There's no snowball. It's actually only level 1 for rOtk. He's going to be going down for the second time this game.
And keep pushing. So being allowed to pull your cam is so important as a shaman. But on DDC
wanted the rune, but I think he's dead. Yep, gone. That's another kill for C2I. These two on the bottom lane have just been going off.
It's very unlikely he gets that kill.
Oh, the rune engagement they've brought more this time around. C2I might be in some trouble. Avalanche completely whiffs, however, and C2I is just going to be able to keep on running. He's got bottle tips, gets the scream that's going to kill the mid-air Night Stalker coming through. One more auto attack from Kaka for that kill, and now oldchicken comes running in with the Dragon Tail. Absolute disaster for LGD. rOtk, the best that he can hope for is a denied rush.
These two heroes, the Shaman and the Queen of Pain, is literally winning. You should be going when you're level 6. And when you're level 6, you should have those items. Maybe brown boots and Avila restoring.
Oh my god, C2I taking this early lead and running with it. Drops the escape. rOtk does not have enough mana to provide a shard's block.
Tranquil boots
is just barely gonna get it out. Oh, but maybe in some big trouble. C2I arrives with a haster, does manage to get Avalanche off. Needs to be right clicks to finish this one. Salve attempted. 11 really wants to go deep for this kill. Might have been a dive too far. C2I does not have enough mana for a blink and a scream. We need to bottle up a little bit more. They're getting a glimpse back as well. LGD finding a foothold as they will get their first 2 kills of the game here. C2I runs in. Bunch of low heroes on LGD, but nobody dead.
Just got a creep, so wants to get a kill.
They're going to come in on oldchicken. They've got a lot of damage, but again, the survivability is there from Lanm. In jumps 11, gets the stun out onto 2, and Sylar gets locked down. He's got the death pack, but it's not even going to matter. Just gets focused. C2I also arriving at the last minute. So that last death is going to slow down a little bit. Maybe he was looking for another kill. Avatar's combo is going to drop it onto Kaka. Can't really afford to turn around and keep on running since he would have gotten hit by the shackle. They don't manage to kill the Shadow Shaman, however. And now DDC is going to get trapped. 11 popping off a mango to make sure that he can use the cogs. I don't think he even needed to necessarily, but ensures it there. Sylar looking for the kill. Lanm is not level 6, so
mid lane C2I
to his team. I think he's got this. He's gonna blink. rOtk doesn't have anything. There's an avatar. There's C2I blinks over the top. Beautiful scream. Is this gonna be his escape? There are some wand charges on maybe. Is he fast enough to get the toss? That's the question. 3 seconds. Sylar's gonna cut him off. C2I will finally fall. Wicked 6 streak going to Sylar, and that could be a big leg up to start getting LGD back into this game. They do end up losing the Tusk, but well worth it. Sylar gonna reveal his presence here. Team is not really in position to grab anyone yet. Maybe he still wants this. He gets the Avalanche. Can he get a toss out? No, he's gonna get stunned up. Got the cogs and the battery assault. They're gonna throw the clockwork over onto the Dragon Knight, but he ends up dropping anyway. Just the right clicks from the Clink. Sylar keeps laying into this, and they glimpse back oldchicken. He's now in a whole lot of trouble. 2 more auto attacks will seal the deal, and Sylar. Oh, we said that he needed to start moving and needed to start getting active for his team. He's definitely doing that right now. But C2I blink scream finds the Indus. Clinks knew that he was probably going to go over.
It's still really good though, I feel. Yeah, it's still good.
Sylar runs up the hill. He's going to get
this is not good.
Doesn't have a death pack. He's really squishy. He's going to be brought down. That was a really excellently late.
His tempo is much slower.
Looks like C2I, but he's still got this Yule, so we'll be able to dispel it. Needs to be careful that he doesn't drop himself into a stun. Really smart plays.
Oh my god, that was so smart. That was so smart.
He was thinking one step ahead. They're gonna set up Sylar. He's still pretty tanky, but the Sonic Wave flies in. C2I has that level 2 ultimate now. But Sylar is gonna be brought down. They lose the Shadow Shaman in the midst of all of this. MMY gonna keep on running, but C2I with one more scream puts him in the grave.
That was so smart. Oh my god.
Because he knew Winter. He knew that if he used himself to pick off potential. I feel like the Sylar, he just walks forward into 7 jetpack. What is he doing? He's gonna get stunned up. It might have been a little bit of a bait, however. Does manage to turn around somewhat. oldchicken is still tanking through all of this, and he's got some stick charges as well to help keep him up. The DDC is gonna finish him off with the urn, or will he? Lamb still got the heals. They've still got the heals. Last pick is doing so much work. DDC's running in here. They've actually got the blink of the Tiny. He's gonna find 2 with the Avatar combo. oldchicken in some trouble, gets glimpsed a little bit further back. Lamb is gonna try and help keep him alive, and C2I now arrives on the scene, trying to decide exactly what he's going to do here. There's the sting out on the DDC. Actually ends up blocking his own sting with the yield, so that drops him down into a Dragon Tail. And EHOME will still find a kill there, so 1 for 1 on the re-engage. EHOME still have a little bit, actually quite a bit, of DK ultimate remaining. Now, in comes Baby, wants his kill on the C2I. Can they get it? This Walrus punched up. What else can they find here, however? 11 with the hook shot onto the Tiny. Locks him in place. There is not a Dragon Tail available, so it looks like Tusk is just barely going to escape. Could have maybe popped the 1 charges before the TP, but...
Those were the really old days, dude.
Yeah. They're going to be able to dust up Sylar. Avatar's combo comes in looking for Kaka. Snowball's finish off, but they're both trapped inside of the ward. They have to fight their way out here. 11 was running forward, looking for the battery assault, and the card keeps them there. And so it's just going to be a hook forward onto MMY, who does have the glimpse available. Instead, he's just going to stand his ground with the static storm, kinetic field, and keep on fighting. Maybe comes in with another combo, looks towards oldchicken, Sylar. The death pact wore off, and CY came in the back lines, cleaning him up with the Sonic Wave. oldchicken still alive, and Lamb, ever faithful, sticking by his side. They get a toss back, but the Yule's going to cancel this TP on the Tiny. It looks like he's also going to be falling. Pushed back by the Cogs. It was LGD getting the initiation, but
remove the silence.
Sylar, is he gonna fight a courier here?
He can't. Oh no, I think he can't do that. Sorry. If you're silenced, you can't pop your ult.
LGD gonna find something. Looks like they're gonna grab this tier 1 tower top lane as the exchange, but... Well, we were talking about it being difficult to kill C2I, and now he has... I don't think he needs to do much for that to happen. C2I jumps in. Just down Sylar. He's gonna try for the TP out, but Kaka is close. This is going to be a very straightforward kill. C2I is just snowballing out of control. His Orchid is completely take his way over towards the high ground so they can drop down the wards in a relatively defensive position, trying to bait GD into jumping in, and maybe he's actually going to do just that, get bounced up. The force staff gets him a little bit further away, but 11 still wants to jump in here and find some kind of initiation. Does not get the cog onto anyone, and now Sylar's going to start working away at it, but oldchicken comes in to assist his ally. Snowball's going to catch onto 2, but Lamb's still in the middle of all of this, actually going to get silenced by the Night Stalker, preventing him getting off any further heals or any further shields. Will manage to drop the DK LGD, losing their tier 3 pretty quickly to the wards. Just barely going to escape there. Oh, oldchicken TP bot. There's 3 heroes waiting for him down here. Jumps onto Sylar, but they're maybe coming in. Throws up the avalanche, so doing pretty good damage, but oldchicken is just so damn tanky. And 11 has the hook to be able to cancel Sylar's TP out. C2I realizing that that kill is 100% secure. He's going to move a little bit further forward. And now Kaka and Lamb also going to join the fray. Blink, can he get it? No, just barely gets hacked.
DDC got caught. His TP got cancelled. Oh no.
And DDC as well. It looked like they were just going to get the easy pick off on the Dragon Knight, but it's too tanky, and now looks like all 3 will end up falling. DDC's going to waste as much time as he possibly can, just kind of running around in circles, but he's 100% dead here. Oh man. It wasn't even a bad idea.
They should be able to secure this side of Rex.
C2I jumps in, sounds like the Scepter, he's gonna get stunned as well. Sonic Wave just for him. It is an Aghanim Scepter Sonic Wave, so not even the longest cooldown in the world. And C2I even playing pretty patient, hanging back, letting oldchicken in the wards go to work. Kylo's gonna re-emerge here, and we'll be able to take down a couple of the wards, but the damage has already been done. The melee barracks has been claimed, and
forced into this type of position by EHOME because of the situation of the game.
Kylo's going to run right through the middle of the EHOME lineup here. They're going to go for Kaka first. Do they have any anti-uses though? The dust comes out, but it might be a little bit too late. One more auto attack from Sylar finishes that kill. On the back lines as well, they will be able to punch up the clocker to bring him down. Lamb finds himself in the middle of this static storm. Does end up popping his ultimate. DDC will be stunned by oldchicken with the Dragon Tail, but doesn't have the ultimate for a little while just yet. Tiny, another Avatar combo comes in, they will be able to bring down the Queen of Pain. That is a huge jump, that is a huge pickup. DDC's quite low, does need to back off nice and safe, but oldchicken's also being grabbed. They get another glimpse. This is going to be a full 5-man wipe. Lan's trying to find at least one more rebuttal kill.
Oh my god.
And the Urn Charge is actually going to take down DDC, but amazing initiation from Centurywards down. EHOME, they're all working on items, and that means LGD are going to be able to pincer them. They come running in. They don't want to run onto Lanm first. They're actually going to go for Kaka instead. They first him down immediately. C2I was waiting over in the trees, and in comes the Clockwork with the hook. C2I waiting for a good opportunity to unload the ult. He is going to find it onto one, but the Greaves from the Tusk help to keep him alive a little bit longer. As a result, however, he won't be able to dispel the silence. He won't be able to buy any more time. Sylar looking to re-engage. Now the death back jump still does quite a bit of damage. Maybe, however, got caught it on the back line with oldchicken grabbing him there. DDC going to keep on fighting, but oldchicken stands his ground along with the wards. Sylar trying for the TP out, but he won't be able to get it as the fight stops. It looks like it is going to be EHOME walking away with the win. Oldchicken. It was just a shame for LGD that they couldn't find one more hero immediately after the Shadow Shaman. If they'd seen a glimpse or something like that, could have been very different. They're gonna jump in now. They blow up one. That's Sylar gone from the Sonic Wave. rOtk forced to retreat. Maybe knows that he has to go in and fight right now. The CCY is gonna BKB, turns around. He's actually gonna go blinking in even further. Finds the kill on the disruptor. He's still alive in the midst of all of this. As EHOME are pushing LGD back to their fountain, is going to be the second lane of Rax coming up. EHOME will switch focus back. And DDC and maybe they're the only ones who can fight right now. Hank's still in the hole for 40 seconds and just goes to show how squishy the hero is without a death pact online.
And it's so hard for LGD right now. It's looking very grim.
You can cast right the second and the wards have already been dropped down. The ice shards. This click perhaps not going to head all the way into the pit to catch Sylar before he even enters this fight. He's been split off from his team by the cogs that managed to re-engage a little bit. Maybe jumps in, but it's just into a Dragon Tail. The Avalanche doing nothing against the BKBs, and they've already brought down Sylar. Kaka engaged in the back lines by rOtk, but he doesn't find the kill. It's a double for CTY. And this is looking like it should just straight up be the GG. MMY trying to make his escape, but CTY continues the pursuit. Will get glimpsed back, but 11 and the rest of the team ready to find that kill. And that is going to be it. LGD tap out, and EHOME win the series. They are going to be the second team out of the China qualifier, heading to LA for the Summit 4.
Yeah, very, very good series today though. Like, I'm really glad that I actually managed to join in. Like, both the teams showed a lot of finesse in this series. But EHOME just got I think the better, overall they were maybe a little bit more flexible in their picks, and they were, because they kind of forced LGD to decide what they're gonna give them, because they had to choose either to give them the Tusk or the Queen.